Look who's back! Hello everyone, my name is Jeremiah and welcome to my YouTube channel. So for those who don't know me, I am a writer and I post writing related videos whenever I can. And also I'm really trying to work on publishing my novel. And I really want to record my journey to writing and finishing my novel to publishing it. And I think it'll be a nice experience to look back on this channel. And it's kind of exciting, but it's a work in progress and I have a long way to go. I haven't even finished the first draft, so I'm working on that. Okay, with all that said, let's just jump right into the topic of this video. So I am very excited about today's video because I've been wanting to do it for a very long time. I just had to wait for the month of November to arrive. Of course, I was supposed to do this video in the beginning of November, and now it's almost the end of November, and I wasted a lot of time. But hey, at least I'm finally doing it. So basically, I wanted to do my very first NaNoWriMo video. So I've been watching a lot of Authortubers do videos on NaNoWriMo, and a lot of them have been preparing for this all year. And they're working really hard to fill in the word count. And just seeing them wanting to win NaNoWriMo, just seeing them wanting that prize, that bragging right, just kind of fills you up with motivation. But not me. It doesn't fill me with motivation at all. Because I have a very tragic backstory from NaNoWriMo. It's very sad. Look guys, I haven't done NaNoWriMo in the last few years, and honestly I just can't help but to think it had to do with that incident. I almost won too! I almost won NaNoWriMo, then something terrible happened and I absolutely failed. And basically died. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, story time. I always enjoyed NaNoWriMo, and I would actually do NaNoWriMo every year, and sometimes with my siblings. But I never really won. I always fell short and failed. So a couple years ago, this probably was 5 years ago, 5 to 6, I honestly don't know, it was a long time ago. But I said to myself, I want to win. I want to finally win NaNoWriMo. I wanted to stop failing. And I wanted to win at least once at NaNoWriMo. So I was working my butt off to make this dream happen. And so I started to work toward the dream. I wrote every single day. I made sure to write every day. And I think I would average between 3,000 to 5,000 words. And I was really working my butt off on this story. I believe this was actually the hardest I had ever worked on a story. This was the hardest I ever wrote. And I was very determined to win this thing. And every day I was getting closer and closer and closer to my goal. And my last word count, I had over 25,000 words written. And that was the most I ever put in a story. And I was really pleased with myself. And I was like, I can't believe I actually did this. And I was starting to think to myself, you know what? I actually might be able to win this thing. But just like any other story, this one had a very, very sad ending. So the next day, I went and grabbed my laptop, I went to sit on my bed, and I was prepared to write away. But sadly, that would not happen. I opened my document, and just like that, all of it was gone. So somehow, all my files on that story got corrupted. And to this day, I'm still not quite sure how they all got corrupted. It might have had to do something when I restarted my laptop. I don't know. Bottom line, the files got corrupted. And I lost everything. And when that happened, when I realized that I could not get my files back, I was absolutely devastated. I was like, this can't be happening. This can't be real. Honestly, I did want to cry because honestly, it felt like my life's work was going down the drain. I know I know technically it's only been a week, but it felt like my life's work. And I was just absolutely devastated. I couldn't register what happened because I was so shocked. I was in disbelief. Over 25,000 words gone. And to think I just had 25,000 more to go. But no, all of it was gone. I tried everything. I tried restoring that document, that file. I did research, I tried everything, but it was gone. Just like that. There was nothing I could do. Though, of course, I could start from the very beginning, write the entire story from scratch, but November was almost over. I would not have time to write all of that. And at that moment, I realized I failed yet again. And the dream of completing NaNoWriMo for the first time was dead. And now you know why I'm dead inside. Poor Jeremiah. He was so young. So I don't know how many of you guys out there who have experienced your files being corrupted, but it can break you. And how do I mean by this? I mean, when I lost everything, like, no trace of my original work was there. It really did break me, because when something like that happens, when you lose everything, it takes away your motivation. I had no more motivation left in me. I was like, I don't want to start over. I don't even want to finish the story anymore. I remember my younger brother telling me about this writer he knew, and the same thing happened to him. He lost everything, and he didn't have the motivation to start from the beginning and to finish the whole thing. I didn't have that drive, that determination anymore, because losing everything really broke me. And I was like, what's the point? What's the point of finishing it? Really, when it was corrupted, that's when I lost everything. And I honestly don't regret this accident, because it did taught me a lesson. Always keep backups. Never just leave something very important on your computer with no backups. So I back up my story all the time, because there could be a chance where it will be taken away from you. So always keep backups to prevent a disaster. So it's been a couple years since that accident, and sometimes I think to myself, maybe I should finish that story. But I just don't have it in me. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys, are this way like me, but when I lost everything that day, I just lost the motivation. I lost the drive. I was like, I don't want to do this story anymore. Are you guys the same way too? Have something similar like this happen to you? If so, then write down in the comments. I would love to hear about it. And ever since that accident, I haven't done NaNoWriMo at all. And as much as I would like to blame the accident for me not doing NaNoWriMo, I honestly think it's mostly because of my procrastination side. So me being a procrastinator probably has more to do with it. Maybe that accident has a little bit, but it's, come on, I'm a procrastinator. I'm not doing NaNoWriMo this year. I really did wanted to do NaNoWriMo this year and, you know, connect with all you NaNoWriMo buddies out there, but I really couldn't, you know, participate this year. After years of not doing NaNoWriMo, I was ready to get back into it, but my reason is I've been really busy this year, and I'm really working toward my WIP. I'm really pushing to get the first draft done and do a ton of edits. I'm pushing really hard to get that thing published. So that project is a massive one. So I honestly would not have time to do NaNoWriMo, and that's basically the reason why I'm not doing NaNoWriMo this year. I got over my accident that happened years ago. I learned from the mistake, but as much as I wanted to do NaNoWriMo this year, I just have too many projects and it would get in the way. Hey, maybe next year I'll do NaNoWriMo and my long life dream of actually winning the thing will come true. Who knows? But yeah, this was, you know, my, I guess you could say, story time, you know, my NaNoWriMo experience. So this is basically what the whole video was about. My experience with NaNoWriMo and the terrible incident that happened. I just really wanted to do a NaNoWriMo video. I always wanted to do a NaNoWriMo video, and it's sad that it had to be this one. But hey, this is my very first NaNoWriMo video. So thank you all who's been watching this video, and it would mean so much to me if you give me a like. 1 like equals recovering from that accident, so I could really use it. And please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I could really use the support. And also, don't forget to comment down below. I would really love to hear you guys' thoughts on this whole thing, and I would like to know if you had something similar happen to you. I would just love to hear about it. Just comment down below, guys. I have a lot of respect for you Authortubers and other writers out there who's doing NaNoWriMo and, you know, getting their story done. And it's really awesome. And you guys got this. So go ahead and finish that story of yours. You can do this. And if you guys are wondering what's gonna be next for this channel, don't worry, I have loads more content I want to put on this channel. Like, I definitely want to do more tags on this channel. I've been really wanting to do the Authortube newbie tag for a while, but I put it off because I already did the Hello World tag, and I was debating should I even do it, but it's one of my favorite tags, so I will do it anyways. Now I want to do some more videos about my story, you know, some updates and other stuff. I think it would be really fun, and you guys might enjoy it. And I also want to do some other book-related videos. Definitely more reviews too. Definitely, if any of you guys have a request, I would actually be open to it. But there's just a lot I want to do with this channel, and there's a lot of possibilities, and I really hope you guys would enjoy it. So until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and keep on writing. So if you guys are wondering what this crappy story was about, basically it was about these people who are born with these special, unique powers, and they're called gens. Not gems, gens, you know, with an N, G-E-N. Honestly, I don't know why I was going with that name. Why not call them mutants, like the X-Men? I'm not sure what the gen even stands for. Generations? To this day, I don't know what I was even thinking when I called them gens. The story is called Nero's Assassins. And no, it's not that Nero, the Roman Emperor one. No, this takes place in modern days. And it's just called Nero's Assassins because there's assassins in Nero's city. Nero is supposed to be the mayor, and I don't know why I was going with this, guys. It boggles my mind to this day. So basically, the story was about these group of gens who are assassins, and then the main protag just recently discovered that he's a gen, and it's supposed to be a shocking secret because he thought he was human all these years. And then he basically joins the group of Gen assassins and then learn how to fight and, you know, use his powers and whatever. Anyways, the story was actually pretty bad. Now that I think of it, it wasn't that good.